So our topic for this week is about rules for finding the derivative. Here are some of the basic differentiation rules. So rule number one is derivative of a constant. So let f of x be a constant function defined by f of x equals c, where c is a constant. Then f prime of x is equal to 0. So remember, f prime of x is a notation which is used for the first derivative. So f of x is also expressed as y in certain event. So for example, y equals to c or y equals c. So dy over dx is equal to 0. So remember, dy over dx is also our notation for the first derivative. Or we could express this answer as y prime equals 0. So the derivative of a constant is equal to 0. So yung d over dx na yan yung operator. Operator that indicates to differentiate. So yan, pang to differentiate the constant, so the derivative of a constant is equal to 0. So minsan kasi makakakita kayo ng mga given na bawat term merong d over dx. So ibig sabihin, bawat terms na yon na meron, i-differentiate yon. Ano? So that is the operator for differentiation. So for example, find the derivative of y equals 5. Answer, dy over dx is equal to 0. Or y prime equals to 0. Question. So remember, di ba kapag ina-apply natin yung sa definition ng derivative through limits, so ano kasi di ba, yung f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. So dun pa lang, dahil nga sa f of x plus h tapos minus f of x, so kaya ang tendency nun, may eliminate talaga yung constant, di ba? Kaya nagsisiro. So pansin nyo doon sa mga nasagutan nyo last week, so yung nagiging zero talaga yung mga constant na given. Another example, find the derivative of y equals 8 plus 5. So, is pi a constant? So, yes, pi is a constant. So, meron siyang value, di ba, na 3.1416 and so on. So, dy over dx is equal to 0 plus 0. So, dy over dx equals 0. Another example, find the derivative of y equals pi minus e. So, e is also a constant, di ba? Meron siyang certain value na e po na 2.27 something. So, yan ay isang natural number. So, the derivative is also 0. Okay, so that is the easiest derivative or differentiation rule to remember, the derivative of a constant. Any question? So, if none, let us proceed to rule 2, the derivative of a power. Let y equals f of x equals x to the n, where n is a positive integer. Then for every real value of x, so d over dx, or or if you differentiate x to the n, it will be equal to n times x to the n minus 1. So, ang gagawin, i-multiply nyo yung exponent niya sa x. And then yung exponent niya, you will subtract 1. So again, when you differentiate x to the n, it will be equal to n to the x, or n times x raised to n minus 1. So you're going to multiply n to x, and then you're going to subtract 1 from n, or from the exponent. For example, find the derivative of y equals x to the 4. Answer. So dy over dx equals 4 times x to the 4 minus 1. So as you can see, the exponent 4 was multiplied to x, then 1 was subtracted from 4. So the result will be 4x cubed, or 4x raised to 3. So therefore, the derivative of y equals x to the 4 dy over dx is equal to 4x cubed. Question. So ganun lang. So tingnan niyo yung solution nyo last week. Katabi nyo ba? Tingnan nyo. So ganun yung nangyari, di ba? Sa mga term. Okay. So next. Example. Find the derivative of y equals x. So dy over dx equals 1 times x raised to 1 minus 1. So 1 times x is x, 1 minus 1 is 0. So remember, x to the 0 is equal to 1. Okay? That's why, for example, if the given is y equals 5x, so the dy over dx will be equal to 5. So if the term is in the first degree, so the derivative of it will be the coefficient beside it. Another example, find the derivative of y equals x raised to 7 over 4. So the rule can also be applied in exponents which are rational numbers or fractions. So dy over dx equals 7 over 4 times x raised to 7 over 4 minus 1. So 7 over 4 minus 1 is equal to 3/4. So this will become dy over dx equals 7 over 4 x raised to 3 over 4. So that's it. If you want to express your answer as 7x raised to 3 over 4 all over 4, so that's fine. Ano? So another example, find the derivative of y equals negative x raised to 1 half. So dy over dx is equal to 1 half times negative x raised to 1 half minus 1. So dy over dx equals negative 1 half x raised to negative 1 half. So actually, this could be your final answer. But since there is a negative exponent, so we can actually apply the law of exponent. We can write this as dy over dx equals negative 1 over 2x raised to 1 half. Can you follow? So nasundan nyo ba? So ibinaba yung x raised to 1 half. So naging positive na siya kasi yun ay ibaba na. And we can also express our answer in terms of radicals if the exponent of the variable is rational. So our answer can be expressed as dy over dx equals negative 1 over 2 square root of x, because x raised to 1 half is the same as square root of x. Yan. So it is important, students, for you to 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 know that your answers can be expressed in different forms. Kasi for example, if you are taking a test, let's say an admission test, ang nakuha mong sagot is, ayan, negative 1 half x raised to negative 1 half. And then, wala ito sa given. Pero itong other way or other form ng answer is nandun sa given. So, yun. Ano? Okay? So, baka kasi may sagot nyo agad, none of the above. Eh, nandun pala siya. So, if you obtain a certain answer, make sure na you also know how to express it in different forms. Or you can simplify it. Kasi minsan, pag nag-solve tayo, there could be common factors, especially if rational expression yung sagot natin, tapos we can eliminate some common factors so our answer can be simplified. So let us proceed to the third rule, the derivative of constant times a function. So it is actually similar to rule number 2. This case, there is a coefficient. So let's say be a constant. If f of x is a differentiable function at x, then so c times f of x and the derivative of c times f of x is equal to c times the derivative of f of x. Okay, so it will be easier if you're going to see an example. For example, find the derivative of y equals 3x raised to 6. So yan. So dy over dx equals 6 times 3x raised to 6 minus 1. Okay, so same pa rin ang process. Then 6 times 3 is equal to 18. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So this will become 18x raised to 5. So dy over dx equals 18x to the fifth. Okay? Can you still follow? So basic differentiation rules pa lang naman yan. No? So madadali pa yan. Next, find the derivative of y equals negative 5x cubed. So dy over dx equals 3 times negative 5x raised to 3 minus 1. So 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. 3 minus 1 is 2. So this will become dy over dx equals negative 15x squared. Okay. Another example. The rule can also be applied to functions with rational exponents. So find the derivative of y equals 3x raised to 1/4. So dy over dx equals 1/4 times 3x raised to 1/4 minus 1. Dy over dx is equal to 3 over 4x raised to negative 3/4. Or we can express this as dy over dx equals 3 over 4x raised to 3 over 4. Or dy over dx equals 3 over 4 fourth root of x cubed. Find the derivative of y equals 3 over 5 times x to the 4. So this will become dy over dx equals 4 times 3 over 5x to the 4 minus 1. Or dy over dx equal to 12 over 5 x cubed. So another example. Let's say find the derivative of y equals negative 3 over 2x raised to 5 over 4. So dy over dx equals 5 over 4 times negative 3 over 2x raised to 5 over 4 minus 1. So this will become dy over dx equals negative 15 over 8 raised to x or times x raised to 1/4. Dy over dx equals negative 15 over 8 x raised to 1/4. Any question? So if our given is, let's say the variable is under a radical sign, so you will do the same thing. So the first thing that you have to do is to express the given in terms of rational exponents. And then you apply the rules. Okay? So the next basic differentiation rule is the derivative of sums and differences. Let y equals u plus or minus b, where u is equal to f of x and b is equal to g of x. And uh, u and v are differentiable functions of x. Then the derivative of u plus or minus b is equal to du over dx plus or minus dv over dx. Or we can actually simplify this rule to d of u plus minus b is equal to du plus or minus dv. So it only means na no, if our given is a polynomial with two or more terms, so we can apply the first three basic differentiation rules that we have. So for example, find the derivative of y equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. So answer, so dy over dx equal 6x plus 2. So exercises na pala to, no? Okay. So you try. So I'm giving you enough time to solve these three. Now it's your turn. Okay, students, you done? Who would like to share his or her answer on number 1? Jasmine, kaya na?
Ano, dy over dx was equals 2x plus 4.
Hmm. Anong sagot mo, Janina?
dy over dx equals 2x plus 4 po.
Okay. How about you, Justin?
Ano po? Dy over dx equals 2x plus 4.
How about you, Claudine? Anong answer mo?
Sir, dy over dx equals 2x plus 4 din po.
Okay. So nice to hear your voice, Claudine. How about you, Myra?
Y prime equals 2x plus 4 po.
So ang answer is, yan, dy over dx equals 2x plus 4. Very good. How about sa number 2? Answer na ba kayo? Anong sagot mo, Aliana, sa number 2?
Di po ako sure, pero po, ano po, dy over dx is equals to 8x minus 5 po.
Ay, gusto kay sure.
Sige po, sure na po.
Sure ka na. Okay.
Opo.
How about you, Kenneth? What's your answer number 2?
Same din po. Yung pong y prime is equals to 8x minus 5 po.
Okay. Other students, ganun din ba yung sagot niya?
Opo.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Next. Baka nabitin pa kayo eh. Another 3. So this time, may ano na, may rational exponent. Okay? Okay, students, may answer na kayo? Janina, what's your answer number 4?
dy over dx equals 20x raised to 4 minus 12x cubed plus 6x squared minus 1 po.
Very good. Yan.
Sir, can I try?
Sure.
dy over dx equals 2x squared minus 4x raised to 1/3 minus 4.
Okay, students, ganun din ba yung answer nyo?
Opo, sir.
Okay, very good. So next, number 6. Very good, Jana. Number 6, anyone?
Sir,
Aliana.
tayo lang po. Y prime equals to 4x raised to 5 plus 5 over 2 times square root of x minus 3/4 po.
Okay. Or, very good, Aliana. You can also express your answer as dy over dx equals 4x to the fifth plus 5 over 2x raised 1 half minus 3/4. Okay. Kung ginawa nyong square root of x yon, tama din naman. We'll get the same answer. Okay. Last. 7, 8, 9. Okay, may answer na kayo? Would like to share his or her answer, number 7? Justine, umiti ka.
Tapos sir, yung 7 po ay y prime equals 20 over x raised to 5 plus 12 over x raised to 4.
Okay. Ayan, so you may express your answer in different ways.
Sir,
Kenneth?
ayun na po. Y prime is equals to 2x raised to 3 over 2 plus 8x raised to negative 7 over 3 plus, plus, tama po pala, plus 2x raised to negative 1 over 2. Tapos, pwede rin po siyang, or 2x raised to 3 half plus 8 over x raised to 7 over 3 plus 2 over x raised to 1 half.
Yan. So, 2x raised to 3 over 2. Yan ba? Okay, and then plus 8 over x to the 7 over 3. Yun ba, Kenneth? So next, number 9, who would like to share his answer? Thank you, Kenneth. Very good.
Sir,
Aliana?
dy over dx is equals to 3 over 2 square root of x plus 2 over 3 cube root of x squared minus minus 2 over 5. Tapos po 5 po sa labas ng square root.
Good.
Tapos po x cube po.
Okay. Very good. Sino yung in-express yung answer nila in terms of rational exponent? Just me, ano yung sagot mo?
Ano po? Y prime is equals to 3 over 2x raised to negative 1 half plus 2 over 3x raised to negative 2 over thirds minus 2 over 5x raised to negative 3 fifths.
Okay. Very good, Jasmine and Aliana. Ayan. So, ang gagawin nyo muna class dyan, kapag naka-radicals, express nyo into rational exponent. So, ito yung answer nyo. Ito yung sinabi ni Jasmine. Then, ito naman yung sinabi ni Aliana.